Welcome back to a brand new video here today on the channel. Sorry it has been a while, but in this video we're going to be doing a market update overall, and I will be sharing some of my top picks for coins running into 2025. So as always, remember the usual disclaimer that nothing in today's video should be taken as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Treat this strictly for educational purposes. So, what has been happening recently? Of course, we saw Bitcoin absolutely surge. If we zoom out on in the last month here, we saw it pretty much hit over 99,000 at least 5 or so times. This was due to a few recent pieces of news which we can take a look at. So again, 30 days ago, Bitcoin was sat at around 72,000. So we've had a 30% gain on the month and nearing that glorious 100k target. So what happened? MicroStrategy, of course, have always been buying Bitcoin really. Michael Saylor has been doing well with his strategy, and they announced to raise 42 billion for more Bitcoin, and this was the highest weekly Bitcoin ETF flows ever. So this was after Trump won the election, and we saw Bitcoin rocket from around 70,000 all the way up to about 75. And then we had even more stuff. We had the presidential win and interest rates cut. And then afterwards, we had the Bitcoin ETF hitting a record breaking single day, a net inflow of 1.37 billion. And we can see BlackRock had a single day of over 1 billion, which is absolutely huge in the world of ETFs. And after that day, it actually made BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF larger than its gold ETF, which had people saying, is Bitcoin going to surpass the market cap of gold one day? And after this pump from around 75,000, we ran up pretty much straight away to the 90,000s. Went sideways for a few days, and then we had the run from 91 all the way up to 99. So we had IBIT options, so you could trade the Bitcoin ETF now on the options market. We then had the news of Gary Gensler, his resignation when the Trump administration takes over. We also had China making cryptocurrency illegal again. And all of these culminated to Bitcoin just below that $100,000. It's pretty hard to break through because there's a huge sell wall near the 100k mark. However, we can see that probably near the end of the year. Fingers crossed. And then, if you don't know, the inverse Kramer index, we had Jim Cramer saying, all I tell you is to own Bitcoin, that's a winner. And of course, the inverse Kramer strikes again, and Bitcoin dropped pretty drastically down to around 91, which again, looking a month ago, you're still up a massive amount really. But I feel like that was kind of the last dip for people to scoop. We had, again, Jim Cramer about his crypto views, and now we're hovering around 95,000. So Bitcoin dominance had actually been rising throughout this whole time frame until the past few days. And in terms of other crypto that has been running, pretty much if we look over the last week, we can see Bitcoin, well, we're down on the week. If we actually add a 30-day column, this will give us a better insight. So of course, Bitcoin was up 30% in the past month. Ethereum hadn't really moved until this week. We can see a 7% gain in the past week. Pretty much Bitcoin had been leading the charge. We had Solana right behind that and a selection of meme coins. And only really in the past 7 days, we had some altcoins start to move. So here's where I'm going to touch on some coins I have my eye on. In terms of the big three, of course, Bitcoin, you can get a nice return. However, you will need a pretty large position size to capitalize on that. I really like Solana here. Again, you can pick it up right now for about 235. We can see Solana actually hit an all-time high on the 22nd, around $260. And we have some news regarding Solana ETFs might be happening in the new year. So I feel like Solana, again, the Market share is kind of taking a lot over what Ethereum is being used for. Everybody's trading now kind of on the Solana network, especially with this meme coin craze. So that's one to definitely look at. Next up, we're going to take a look at XRP, which, being honest, I've never really been a huge fan of XRP. If you look at the past performance in the year to date, pretty much no movement at all while we had a lot going on in the market. But literally in the past month, we can see XRP is nearly tripled in value. So we had various bits of news regarding this. We had 21 shares have their spot XRP ETF filed. We had, again, this is a more favorable regulatory environment with the whole crypto space, with the pro-crypto government, with Trump getting in, with Gary Gensler resigning, and Trump was actually in talks with the people behind XRP, or his team was. So it's kind of actually looking pretty good for XRP or Ripple. And again, I feel like it's a coin that a lot of people liked in the last market, and it's kind of just started to move. So it's one to keep your eye on. Out of the older coins, the likes of Cardano, XRP would definitely be my pick there. After those two, then we're kind of getting into the meme area. Of course, Dogecoin, it's always one. People love Doge. We're up 120% in the past month. This cycle, the kind of targets were, well, Bitcoin to 100k and Dogecoin to $1, which it topped at around 42 cents in the past day. We can see, yeah, we hit up to 46 in this kind of run up where Bitcoin was around 99,000. So I feel like eventually, once the Bitcoin dominance drops and we get the full meme season, we could potentially see Dogecoin to $1. But there's many other meme coins which I think you could kind of be positioned slightly better in for nicer returns. So if we actually scroll down a little bit more, we of course have Shiba Inu. You would have heard of this, but one of my favorite picks here is Pepe. So up 96% in the past 30 days. We had some news regarding Pepe. It recently got listed on Coinbase and it got a Robinhood listing. But what I love about Pepe is the volume that it does. So we can see again, we've got a market cap of 8 billion and it's doing 2.6 billion in 24-hour volume. If we compare this to the likes of Shiba, we can see Shiba's only doing 970 million. So Pepe is doing nearly 3 times the volume of Shiba, and even Dogecoin, what we can see, is doing a lot in volume, about 6 billion. But of course, the market cap is absolutely huge in comparison. So for Pepe holders, they are rooting for the flippening for Pepe to overtake Shiba. Will it happen? Potentially, just because I feel like Shiba has a load of diehard holders. There's not much movement in the token. But the amount of volume Pepe's bringing in, and it's like the new meme on the block, this is one of my favorite picks. Aside from those two, you may have seen recently there's this whole TikTok trend. If we look on Trending on Deck Screener, this is where the TikTok trends are at. We have, again, a lot of different meme coins. Of course, all of these are Solana. And you might have seen one going around social. It went pretty viral, and this is just a chill guy. So this, of course, is a pretty high risk play. It's got a market cap of 500 million, starting to get listed on various different exchanges. But I feel like the meme, people say, when's retail buying? What are they going to be buying? Chill guy is the retail meme this year. It's absolutely mega viral. We've had pretty much every brand in the world been posting about chill guy. And this one kind of blew up on TikTok, which I feel like is the new trend for crypto coins and where the attention is. Because a lot of meme coins, you're looking at just attention. And the attention is on TikTok, or the easiest way to grasp that attention. And chill guy is the TikTok coin. Again, I would, if you're looking to get into the kind of meme coin trading, again, this stuff is pretty high risk, but of course you then get those crazy rewards. I would look at those, but chill guy is one of my favorites. Again, 500,000 market cap. It's not listed on big exchanges. Well, it got a Binance Perps listing, but no spot listing yet, no Coinbase listing. So I feel like this one has a long way that it can grow. But let me know your favorite picks in the comment section down below. What are your favorite holdings? Do you have any meme coins that you've been holding for a while, or any altcoins? Again, we've kind of had just Bitcoin dominance growing, as we can see here. We can see a Bitcoin dominance absolutely growing from around 39 all the way up to about 59%. But as soon as this starts dropping, you get the alt season where all of the altcoins start to fly. And I'm sure we will be seeing that glorious 100k Bitcoin before the end of the year. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.